Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and happy weekend, happy Sunday. How you doing? It's been a while. I made a video. Been quite busy, and I wanted to make a video yesterday, but I had a wedding event to attend, so I had to make this video today. How you all doing? And hope you are good. I want to say special regards to Mr. Ranky in Benin. He actually told me that he's my favorite. He's my number one subscriber. Said he's my number one fan. So for each and every one of you following me on this channel and always reaching out, via WhatsApp call, some of you ordered for rabbits, like Mr. Aranki, I've sent 2 bags of feed to him, and I'm sending his rabbit to Benin tomorrow. And I'm also sending rabbit to Lagos tomorrow. I just want to appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for reaching out. A lot of you guys, in fact, another person reached out to me and said, he's been following the channel for a while. He's been learning a lot of stuff. That's the goal. That's the purpose of creating a channel for you guys. And I'm happy at all the feedbacks. Thank you for always reaching out and sharing your feedbacks with me. All right, so today I want to share something very important, and that is how to treat or how to handle bloating in rabbits. Now, bloat is one of the major conditions in rabbits that leads to their mortality. Bloat kills rabbit faster. From my experience, it kills them pretty fast. And I think a lot of beginners always have this issue of bloating occurring in their farm a lot. Now, what is bloating? Bloating is actually a state of indigestion in rabbits, whereby there is a gas developing in their system as a product of indigestion, and after a particular duration of time, if the gas is not able to come out of their body, it begins to affect them to the point where they don't eat, they start losing weight. Even if they are hungry, they still would not feed, simply because of the gas that is stored up in their system. And after a while, if it is not treated and it is not sorted, the rabbit will die. A lot of people have lost rabbit to bloat, and I've received a lot of questions and people seeking solution to problems of bloat, to show you that it's quite a frequent situation in most rabbit farms all across the world. So today I decided to actually make a video on how to handle the issue of bloat and bring it to an end. Now, the first thing before we talk about how to treat bloat in rabbit is that, how does bloat come to rabbit? It basically comes to rabbit through the food that you give to them, the rabbit feed. Now, most of the time, in fact, I have seen that many people tend to experience bloats in their rabbit when they give their rabbit kitchen waste. Now, does it mean that rabbit doesn't eat kitchen waste? No, that they do. But there are things that should not be given to them, especially because it has the capacity to bring bloat. For example, things like wasted rice or leftover rice, especially the one that is below your pot that you use water to, get rid of it, and all those things sometimes don't go well with their system. Remember, the rabbit have a very fragile digestive system, so, and those things they don't have fiber at all. You understand? So sometimes they affect your rabbit. Also, very very common is when you give your rabbit poultry feed, they will be having bloat quite easily. I think I've made a video on this farm, on this channel rather, discouraging the use of poultry feed for feeding your rabbit. So I don't think anybody who is a subscriber on my channel today should still be giving their rabbit poultry feed. I definitely discourage it in that video, and I think nobody should use it anymore by now. Are you with me? So that's it. So giving poultry feed can actually cause bloats. Are you getting it? Then this is also very important. Even rabbit feed can cause bloat. And how do I mean? In a situation whereby for one reason or the other you had the reason to change your rabbit feed. That is, there's a particular feed that you are giving your rabbit before, and for one reason or the other you have to change your rabbit feed to another rabbit feed. Even though the feed you are changing to is a good one, if you change immediately, your rabbit can develop bloat situation. Why? It is different from what they have been used to. Are you getting it now? So what do I suggest? Most of the time when you want to introduce a new feed to your rabbit, you do it gradually. You give them a little quantity. And then by the time you give them like that for like 2 3 days, you can, and they are okay with it, you can now start feeding them permanently on it. But when you are introducing a new feed to your rabbit, you have to be giving them little by little, so as to fight against bloats, so that bloat does not happen to them as a product of introducing a new feed to them. Are you with me now? So this is very, very, very important, right? So that is it. Then another thing is that Sometimes rabbit also develop bloats when you give them, especially during the rainy season, when you give them excessively fresh green leaf. I will explain myself. We are currently in the dry season right now. If you give a rabbit a green leaf now, it doesn't have a problem because even the air, the breeze that is blowing is dehydrating both human and animal system. You will agree with me that in this season you drink more water. The same thing applies to your livestock, your rabbit and other livestock. Everyone, every living thing literally drinks more water now because of the weather condition. The air that is blowing is dry and so it's drying everything up. The water in your system is drying up and all, so you are easily dehydrated. But during the rainy season, that's not the case. During the rainy season, your rabbit tends not to drink so much water because the air is not as dehydrating as it is now. Do you understand? Then there are fresh grasses all over the place. So sometimes if you give them excessive fresh grasses, especially some of those morning grasses that used to have dew on them and wet water on them, sometimes it can lead to bloat. So what do I suggest? In dry season, try and wilt your grass. How do you weed them? For instance, you can harvest grass in the morning and just keep them outdoor in the morning till around evening or the following day. By that time, some level of water content would have reduced in it, and then it will be safer for them to consume. You understand? Now, what are the symptoms of bloat? Number one, your rabbit will stop eating. Your rabbit will stop eating. It might still be drinking water, but food will completely stop. Now, this might last for 2 to 3 days, which means your rabbit is hungry, but it's not eating because the gas is developing on the inside. Are you getting it now? So, even though the rabbit is hungry, it still wouldn't eat because of the gas stored up in the on the inside of the rabbit. You understand? That is a sign that your rabbit is currently bloated. Now, the third sign, which is the most conspicuous one, especially when the bloat has gotten to a level, it becomes very obvious by seeing that your rabbit's stomach is big. I have had so many people tell me that their rabbit died, and when I asked them what are the symptoms that you noticed before the rabbit died, they always tell me that the rabbit's stomach was very swollen, it was very big. That is a bloat situation. I get it now. So I always tell people that from day one to day two, you should dictate your rabbits if they are bloated. And number four symptom is that your rabbit will no longer be active. The rabbit that is always moving from one corner of the cage to another will now start staying at one particular corner and will just remain there. The rabbit will just stay there from morning till night on one spot. It will literally almost not move away from that spot. That is a bloated rabbit because as the rabbit is not eating, it's losing energy, and the gas is also affecting the body system, thereby affecting the ability to move up and down and so on and so forth. You understand? So these are some of the signs that you notice in a bloated rabbit. Now, when you get to a severe situation, the rabbit will literally stop eating and stop drinking. Normally, at the beginning of bloat, your rabbit might still be eating a little or stop eating and start drinking. It will stop eating completely and still be drinking water. But when it gets really severe, your rabbit will stop eating and will stop drinking. Now, this is a very, very serious situation. So when you declare this is a bloat situation, what is the best thing to do? Now, there is a drug that we use to treat bloat, which is called KC bloat. KC bloat. Well, you can get KC bloat from the vet store. You understand? But from my experience in rabbit farming over the years, I have realized that KC bloat is not even effective. There have been many times when we use KC bloat for rabbits and it still would not fix the situation. So what do we do? This is the best that I have observed and I have experienced over the years treating bloat in rabbit. Number one, you can get a white flagyl, the same white flagyl that is good and used by humans from the chemist. Just get the white flagyl and dissolve one tablet inside water. Now, this water probably can be something like a one teaspoonful, you understand, of water. Dissolve the tablet inside it. Then use your syringe to extract the liquid. That is the water. The tablet that has been dissolved inside the water, that liquefied content. Use your syringe to extract it without the needle, and press it into your rabbit's mouth. You understand? So when you do that, it will help ease the gas, and then the rabbit will gain strength back. Now, in a situation whereby your rabbit has not eaten for 2 to 3 days, the rabbit has not eaten for 2 to 3 days. Are you getting it? After you have administered this white flagyl to the mouth region, in an hour's time, get glucose or a teaspoonful of, or half teaspoonful rather, depending on the size. If you are dealing with a mature rabbit, a teaspoonful is okay. But if you are dealing with something like maybe 2 months to 3 months, half teaspoon is okay, of sugar or glucose. I think glucose is actually better. Yeah. for the rabbit and dissolve it inside the water. Use the syringe to give it through their mouth region. Are you getting it now? Yeah. So the next thing you do is that release the rabbit from the cage, put them outside in a bigger space where they can walk up and down, where they can trek up and down, where they can exercise. Put them in an atmosphere where they can exercise. The exercise enhances and help the gas to dissolve quite faster. You understand? It helps the gas to dissolve quite faster. You understand? That is it. Then the next thing is that make sure that there is clean water available for them, even in the environment where you kept them, so that if they need to drink water, they can easily access the water. Then withdraw all pellets during the time of treating your rabbit bloat condition. Withdraw every pelletized feed from them and give them grasses. You can give them A or grasses. What is A? Hay. A is dry grasses. Grasses that you harvested and you dried. You understand? You can even harvest them whether when they are fresh or when they are dry on the feed. That is A. So you can give it to them. Either fresh grasses or dry grasses. You understand? Especially tridax. Tridax is very good for them. So with the grass, they will start eating the grass and then they will start getting better. Immediately your rabbit starts eating, you understand, you know that the bloat is getting corrected. Also, another symbol that will show to you that yeah, this bloat situation is already is being cured is that your rabbit will start releasing, instead of the normal poo, instead of this kind of poo, this is their normal poo. Instead of this kind of poo, you can see it from my hand now. Yeah, instead of this kind of poo, your rabbit will start releasing something that looks like a gelatinous white fluid, or sometimes a colorless white fluid. You understand? Yes. When that is coming out of their system, then your rabbit is actually already overcoming the bloat situation. You understand me? So, and in a situation whereby the bloat is quite severe, you understand, you might have to give it the white flagy, one tablet in the morning, and then one tablet around 6 p.m. in the evening. You understand? By the time you do that, latest by the following day or the following morning, your rabbit should be okay. The white flagy, from my experience, has proven to be more effective. Are you getting it now? It has proven to be more effective even than the KC bloat. You understand? Then another very effective method to get rid of bloat is actually to get your Jacko. Jacko is very useful for both for human beings and for animals, rabbit, livestock, chicken, and all of them. I'm going to make another video telling you the benefit of Jacko, both in rabbit farming and in poultry farming. You understand? So you can get a little Jacko and grind them and put a little in your rabbit's mouth. Let the rabbit eat the Jacko and swallow it. It will actually go and dissolve the gas. You understand? So these are some of the ways you can actually treat bloats in rabbits. I'm sure that you should have learned one or two things from this video today. So if you have ever had that kind of a bloat situation in your farm, please share your experience with me in the comment section. And if it ever happen again, then please do well to apply what we have taught you today. I'm sure you have gained one or two from this video. Do well to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, I'm going to bring you more videos on rabbit farming and poultry farming and livestock farming in Nigeria. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Thank you all for keeping up with us, and trust me, it's going to be an awesome year for us all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.